Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Alamosa, Colorado. 7,544 feet is the elevation. 11:20 left in this second quarter and first half.
Procedure call goes against the Wolverines.
So illegal procedure here on Bayfield. We've been seeing a lot of that recently for Bayfield. So Bayfield had the momentum early on in the game. They punched it in for the first offensive drive for a touchdown, and then it has been Alamosa's defense has been the story for the rest of the evening. So punt there, that's going to be a high kick. It is going to go to about the 43, 42 yard line maybe. So we're going to see exactly where they place that.
We got a roughing kicker, goes against Alamosa.
So that was a penalty against Alamosa. So we're going to see 11:07 left in this first half. 7-0 is the score. Bayfield has been very dominant thus far. So ball is going to be placed at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 to go, Bayfield Wolverines. So Isaac Ross out of the shotgun formation. Ross going to hand the ball off to 24, and 24 going to get a nice little gain there. That's going to move it to about the 32-yard line. So Bayfield Wolverines marching down to the field. Isaac Ross, the quarterback for Bayfield. So it's going to be a trip set to the near side, single to the right side, or the far side. And he got a little bit of a pass there. And we're going to see where they mark that.
Ball hit the ground.
Okay, so they are going to say incomplete pass, so there was a little controversy saying if that was or not.
We show the first down by a couple of yards. They mark the ball for 27. It's going to be a good 4th down.
4th down in short situation. It's going to be look like about 4th and 1 or 4th and 1.5 yards. So we're going to see if Bayfield can convert this very pivotal 4th down. So at this point, you're pretty far from a possible field goal attempt. So usually high school teams will go for it in a 4th and short situation like this. So Ross going to call his own number out of the shotgun, and it looks like for progress, it looks like he's going to get the 1st down.
The quarterback rushes ahead inside the 25 to the 24, 1st down Wolverines.
So great job there by Bayfield being able to convert that 4th down. Under 9.5 minutes remaining in this first half. It has been all Bayfield. So Bayfield looking to put some more points on the scoreboard. So it is going to be at the 24-yard line. Bayfield, Ross out of the shotgun formation, trip set to the near side, and that intended receiver, that is going to be Nick Twed for the Bayfield Wolverines. Unfortunately, it is going to be incomplete. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 to go. So Bayfield getting ever so closer to that end zone. So it's going to be ball placed at the 24.25 yard line. So Ross out of the shotgun formation. Two wide receivers flanked to the far side, one to the near side. So Ross checking on his side of the field. Ross going to go for a pass, and he is going to go, and he looks to be going towards that end zone. He tried to get the corner, but Sowards being able to out-angle him. Ooh, they are going to call the touchdown. Phenomenal athletic play there by Ross. So it appeared that Sowards was going to out-angle him, but Ross being able to show that athleticism from the quarterback position.
6 on the board.
Phenomenal run there by Ross, calling his own number. Under 9 minutes to remaining. 8:47 to go in this first half. Score now is 13-0 in favor of the visiting Bayfield Wolverines. So it's going to be number 37 for Bayfield, and that's going to be Zane Liddell. Zane Liddell. Extra point attempt is no good. And that right now is going to be the situation. 13-0 is the score. Bayfield on top over the home team Alamosa Maroons. So Alamosa, like I said, TCA beat him pretty handily the first and opening game of the season. And Alamosa have been undefeated since, but Bayfield wants to say some things about that. So a little more detail about the Alamosa helmet. So on the left is the moose, and then on the right side of their helmet actually is the number of the player. So very nice looking helmets there for Alamosa. Bayfield going to be set to kick at their own 40-yard line. 8:47 to go, like I alluded to earlier. 13-0 is the score. Bayfield pitching a shutout as we speak. So it'll be number 37, and that is going to be Zane Liddell again for Bayfield. So he does extra point duties, and it looks like he does the kickoff duties for Bayfield. So Zane Liddell on his own 40-yard line, he's going to set up the kickoff. So Liddell running up to kick the ball off, low squib kick, and he's going to take a favorable Bayfield bounce to about the 4 or 5 yard line. And number 3 actually gets a little bit of a run there for Alamosa. So that is going to be Brent Jackson, the sophomore for Alamosa.
8:41 left to go in the first half. Remember, if you're going to get to the concession stand before halftime, you better go down.
So Bayfield up on top 13-0. 8:41 to go in this first half. Second quarter in Alamosa. Friday Night Lights here in the Valley. Casey Jones, the signal caller, out of the shotgun, and hand it off to number 23, and that is going to be Dante Gonzalez, the senior. So it looks like Bayfield kind of had that sniffed out from the get-go. Under 8.5 minutes to go in this first half. Alamosa looking to try to get that momentum back from the Bayfield Wolverines. So Casey Jones out of the shotgun formation, twins flanked to both sides. Casey Jones out of the shotgun formation, he's going to go, he's going to, so he's trying to avoid a sack there, and he throws the ball onto the ground, but the referees did not call intentional grounding because it appeared that he was outside the pocket. Under 8 minutes to go in this first half. So 23-yard line, Casey Jones out of the shotgun formation, trip set on the far side of the football field, one on the right side. So Casey Jones out of the shotgun formation, Here we go. Casey Jones going to go for broke. And he is going to throw it to number 9. And number 9, I believe that is his non-identical twin brother, K. Jones. So the Jones connection. Casey Jones to K. Jones. Under 8 minutes to go. 13-0 is the score. It has been all Bayfield. The Bayfield Wolverines have been very dominant. So Jones getting the call in from head coach Drew Sandlin, like I alluded to earlier. Drew Sandlin, quite the accomplished prep quarterback himself. I believe even, in fact, he played college football at the quarterback position. Ooh, doesn't look like a quarterback sack for Jones. And on top of that, there's a flag. Jones is late to get up. He's hobbling a little bit. That was a shot that Bayfield threw on Casey Jones. So Casey Jones taking a little bit of time to get off that turf. He is conferring a little bit momentarily with the athletic trainers. So here we go, under 8 minutes to go, 7:14 to be specific. 13-0 is the score. It has been all Bayfield from the onset. And that penalty will be declined, and they are going to accept that sack. So now it looks like, so we're going to see exactly what is happening right now. 7:14 to go in this first half. So Bayfield now taking over at their own 31-yard line is Bayfield. Isaac Ross out of that shotgun formation. He's going to hand the ball off to number 24. Number 24 going to get a minimal gain for the Bayfield Wolverines.
Gain of a couple on the floor at 7 minutes.
So number 24, that is Cale Schaefer, the running back for the Bayfield Wolverines. Under 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. It has been all Bayfield. Bayfield inside of the Maroon 30-yard line at the 29-yard line. Isaac Ross, shotgun formation, quick little trickery there. End over round towards the near side. And he is going to cross inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line, and that was number 6 for Bayfield. That was James Morris for the Bayfield Wolverines. Under 6.5 minutes remaining in this first half. It has been all Bayfield. So Bayfield trying to play spoiler on Alamosa's homecoming night. On top of that, there's a little more skin in the game for Alamosa. It is the 20th anniversary of that 2001 3A state championship undefeated team. Under 6 minutes to go. Ross going to throw the ball quickly to the ball carrier. And is he going to get close to the first down marker? But unfortunately, does not look like he is going to capitalize on that. Huh? No, you're good, man. You're good, yeah.
It is. First down.
So as in the Deegan Barnes with the conversion for the Bayfield Wolverines. Under 5.5 minutes to go in this first half. Bayfield Wolverines on top and very dominant performance over Alamosa. So you would think that Alamosa being 2 to 3 hours from Bayfield, that Bayfield would be a little bit jet lagged, but in fact they are not. So Bayfield playing up to the best of their abilities. Ross out of the shotgun formation. There might have been some illegal movement here by Bayfield. So that is actually going to be called on Bayfield. Looks like it was legal motion by Bayfield, so it looks like they're going to march the ball back. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. 5:07 to go in this first half. So referees are saying for the clock to continually run, and it is. So Alamosa overall has been very dominant this season outside of the TCA opening loss. They have been on a roll here lately, but Bayfield saying not tonight here. Ladies and gentlemen, under 5 minutes to go in this first half. So Ross, shotgun formation, fake pitch, and he is going to be able to throw the ball close to the touchdown, and that is going to be number 6. That would be James Mars. So great there, pitch and catch from Ross to Mars. Very good job there, Trickery. Very good job in terms of play action by Bayfield. Under 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. Bayfield knocking on the proverbial door for the Alamosa Maroons. Ross, gonna pitch it out to number 24. Number 24 gonna cross the goal line, and that is gonna be Cale Schaefer for Bayfield. So just like that, it is 19-0 is the score in favor of the visiting Bayfield Wolverines. We're going to see at 19-0 if Bayfield goes for the 2-point conversion. It looks as if, due to mathematical implications, that they will go for the second down and 2-point conversion. Ross looking at the sidelines for the call. All intents and purposes, they are going to go for it for second 2-point conversion. This is going to be at their own 3-yard line, and we're going to see what Ross decides to do here. Ross out of the shotgun formation. A nice pitch and catch there. He's going to throw to William Sullivan. So great job there by Bayfield. And that is going to make the score 21-0. It has been all Bayfield. Bayfield just putting up a whooping there on Alamosa. We're going to see if Alamosa, when they get to halftime, if the Alamosa coaching staff tries to get inside the ears of the Alamosa faithful and tries to get the momentum back. Alamosa Maroons, like I said, highly touted going into this game. In fact, I think they're 1 or 2 votes away from making it inside the top 10. Bayfield looking like, hey guys, you got to give us some respect here too. So Alamosa might fall down a little bit outside the top 10 if they do not come out with a victory tonight. Out of the inside, so is this going to be Bayfield going to punt or actually kick at their own 40-yard line? 4:15 to go in this second quarter. So Bayfield kicking, and that's going to be a low quick kick to about the 20-yard line. It's going to roll out of bounds for the Bayfield Wolverines. So it looks like Alamosa is going to have some pretty far amount of distance to go to try to put some points on that scoreboard. So we're going to see exactly where they place that ball.
Safety call goes against the Wolverines. Mark the ball at the 35-yard line for the 1st and 10.
4:14 to go in this first half. So ball is going to be placed at the 35-yard line. Actually, we'll probably say about 34.5-yard line. So here we go. Alamosa, Casey Jones, his own 35-yard line, and he is going to get a small gain with the touchdown, or actually reception. So actually they're going to say that was incomplete. So ball is going to be placed at the 35-yard line of Alamosa. So Alamosa inside their own territory. Casey Jones at his own 35-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4:08 to go. 21-0 is the score. Bayfield Wolverines on top. Jones hands the ball off quickly to Alamosa. That's going to be Gonzalez. So that is actually going to be Dante Gonzalez, the senior. So this is going to be a 3rd down attempt for Alamosa. So 3rd and 7. So Alamosa just really not getting any momentum at all. So we're going to see if they're going to change this right now. So 3rd and 7 to go. Casey Jones, shotgun formation, trip set to the near side. Casey Jones, 3rd and 7. Ooh, out of the arms of the intended receiver. That is going to be Evan Sowards for Alamosa, the senior.
Let's go to the 4th down for Alamosa.
4th down here for Alamosa. Timeout here on Alamosa. So 4th and 7. So 3:28 to go in this first half. So Bayfield Wolverines, very commanding, very impressive showing tonight here thus far. Visiting team traveling about 2.5 to 3 hours just to get here, and Bayfield does not look jet-lagged whatsoever. So ball's going to be placed at the, let's say, 38-yard line. So Alamosa at their own 38-yard line. So actually they're going to go to punt. So I thought maybe they go for it. Hey, you have nothing to lose at this point. So the punter looks like it's going to be Evan Sowards. Evan Sowards is going to punt at his own 30. Spectacular punt, but he had the wind at his back and is going to go towards, actually outside the end zone. So that is going to be a touchback. So Bayfield Wolverines are going to start at their own 20-yard line. So 80 yards to go. But Bayfield is going to see if they can put yet another touchdown on this scoreboard. 21-0. So they put 3 touchdowns up so far tonight.
Please make yourself available.
So we're gonna go. So at their own 20-yard line, Bayfield. So Ross, the quarterback, with number 24, the running back, flanked to the side, which would be, I believe it's Cale Schaefer. So forward progress is going to be called. Not a whole lot to be got there. So Bayfield going to be a little over 3 minutes to go in this first half. 21-0 is the score.
Tackle for Alamosa. We're looking for Dirk Tom and Dirk Rodriguez. Please report for the royalty. Your Nick Dirk Tom.
So as a second down attempt, 2nd and 9, we're going to see exactly what happened here.
Dirk Rodriguez, please report.
Third down and 9, very windy evening, Friday evening in Alamosa. Alamosa versus Bayfield, phenomenal tonight here. So we got Mark Russell on the call here. Nice little run there by Bayfield.
Let's take a first down for the Wolverines. Minute 47.
Okay, so approaching 1.5 minutes to go. 21-0 is the score. First half of action here in Alamosa. So a little bit of a gain there. So that'll take it to second down.
That'll be coming out of the bottom of that mile. Also not there 40 Lopez for Alamosa.
Okay, so 2nd down and 8, under 1 minute to go. Ross with the pitch, and then he's going to do the fake throw for a very minimal gain.
Looks like a pickup of about 7 yards. We'll say third down and 3 for the Wolverines as the clock runs down to 30 seconds. Well, as this halftime ends, remember, we have halftime festivities. Make sure that Derek Rodriguez and Derek Tom are available. I hope they show up down there. Everybody sit tight. We have the presentation of King and Queen for this homecoming 2021.
That is in the end of the first half. 21-0 is the score. Bayfield leading going into half.